near Chelsea at the amount. Give me your Facebook, DJ Kwaku Slim, ABN Radio 1, and our street is watching a whole. Any streaming media and idea for the amount and YouTube near MYBET.AFRICA TV, MYBET.AFRICA TV, and our radio near MYBET Radio. No, I so. At the Amayabeko man on it, Nyakosha man on some and the Nations League in the all. Yabefia, reasons why Ghana. Yanti be qualify for AFCON and then Abuja for Ebedi Unkuma. And now, Otoado reaction, yet, saying I may have met China Esco on Bedi Unkumo. Dear now, would you say, as Esco for 1 year, as on my Pamu, no Pamu Otoado. And as a ding, and I would just say Esco for Neso me for a comment bra, Nian Kinkai and Fama. List to Atanasi, Vincent Atanasi, the money man Benedict, Atanasi meeting, Eric Calvinus made with you for me, but your phone now, I was at America Cup and type production team so at I HD Medino at the Abraham, a hit makes us studio and the Medini fair. Yet the Abraham, I just form Mobia Quab and area about MYBET.AFRICA TV and a radio.
Yeah, it's really also
be away there.
Oh, Nyamia don't be added.
Benedict, you ram kakra.
Okay.
Na the old man in the campaign on chassis. We are now many list ones and starting a member Vincent so near German on we are near Befia. Ne, Ebedin Como. Reason I am qualifying a kotoko so nyoma yakoso kotokono. Ne ababa shene no so yedi unkomo e wo show so.
Okay, so di nti enhwe amanonen nsem ni mu kakra na yenni enim say Ruben Amron a starting the training section e Man United. Na indra training section ni because so ba ade ama obi adwen akoso no because send the coach about the head of the players in befa training mu ade ama obi a eni akoso no say after the training no yet say defender bi wo omo under the youth team we inviting about the main team or person or man opportunity more no to joining the main team no na training section ni ko na wie no Rashford e posti e on Instagram set top section today. After Rashford yes I post ni hu say Casemiro nso yes similar post enso sa say ono nso post is a top section today intina man you fans bebre dream hu say then message be na players ni person omo de ma bontin so for because say normal training na mo ye time bia ye nenim say new manager ba or dem be fa new sections mu say ubetro say top sections na eche episode chi be the first game we against Ipswich weekend we na ye hwe say you be who ne starting 11 or the be tuja you who say players in be free injury about say look sure about Messi Mount about Malasia even okobo mu youth game back into injuries need there this time injury list ne swat ya e be boa as a new coach going forward bo bi ahwe nim say weekend way going forward bo bi ahwe nim say weekend way you be hwe first formation or the be tuja because obi nim so a coach be or pet 3 back formation e bo the formation of the better job. Na team performance no. Na me gidi say next week Monday share or ha. You be discussion be na sa top section Instagram poster players see their to jan. Yen after match you be ka ho asem HOD.
Okay, Lizo, yen start na yen nkomo wa manone na yen hwe de be ka e office so. Mama nti.
To be honest na
obi since we be United me kan ho nsema and see HOD so be kaya on say before we ban me catch us say report in say we di can be about Messi Mount. The ability say how Thomas Tuchel used to know Chelsea the 3-back system. And then rano o share line up omoye training. On say normal training and pa no me be we no. And omo ball I mean a system line up coach in boy no. I think about Luke Shaw at the left wing left center back Johnny Evans and Aleni Yoro. Good run, Mace. And this is the right timer. I will say Messi Mount at the reviving the career. Looking at how United is going to set up. No, I come here, I say baby, look sure how airborne. A honorable Lisandro Martinez. And film from Luke Shaw how airborne. A honorable Lisandro Martinez. And film from Bay Martinez delete. Then I brand and Eddie Lenny Yoro. A situation whereby baby Anthony Wono Mazrai ebebo because yenimze Mazrai good ewo a situation whereby Mazrai any Abrante Diego Dalot Mombono he cannot Abrante Diego Dalot Mombono he can also fix Anthony where a nanon or born also fix Anthony where a nanon or born because yenimze Anthony a player or track it back very well and then no I just so clear say 3-back system available that is the formation or the scenario coach in air familiar with, so he's going to continue to do that. Send at least the United hierarchy and as a United team no a bit me I got maybe the next 10 games and that send at least the United hierarchy and as a United team no a bit me I got maybe the next 10 games and maybe who how the journey will be for a Randy Eddie Rubin Amorim. Right now is the positive thing is that the players no more injured were also still international break beba and right now Juma Bebre especially where is going to play Rashford, where is going to play Amada in our form, and they also believe that he's a coach or ultimately improve players. They used to buy him from Ajax. And actually, only one thing is the Ineos and the United hierarchy. No, they are no summer and the winter transfer. No, because they are trying to cut down cost. And sure now, your man, financial fair play. No, it be at so this summer. United may not even spend a lot of money. Top player back 1-2, and the players they want to buy, any players they will get the players performing at the highest level. That is also one thing. Adiyama coach. So I mean the pictures from training grounds and the videos nature say things are going on well, and share messages are sending money man kind Rashford and some of the players posting pictures and how they are commenting and say tagging the pictures. No tells you say there was something not going on, I mean, right with Ten Hag any players. No, another story I mentioned quickly. Di Maria Sama talking about Ronaldo and Messi, and I've seen a lot of Real Madrid fans attacking him, despite the fact that Di Maria bought Real Madrid for several years, and in as much as Di Maria Argentine, Messi is Argentine. Ronaldo that's all. How are keeping the body in shape? You need him how Messi training the body. And everything, you know how athlete, how I mean, fit Ronaldo and so it's evident these two players are top players, and you see, these are players name my boy, name my era, name I couldn't even win any prestigious individual award. Because of Messi and Ronaldo dominance, dominating Europe for the past, decades. So Di Maria it's obvious. You don't need numbers. You don't need technical eyes. You don't need trophies or goals to determine Messi and Ronaldo one in Bobo. You see, sometimes who the goals better on chain, who the playmaking better, who the numbers, who the assists better on chain. Then talk about the football itself. Those days, Ronaldo in your ball, Eddie dribble 2 or 3 players. No, I mean from 2009 to 2010. Ronaldo is Ronaldo ebe change here. The fact that you see Ronaldo hard working doesn't mean that he's not talented. Ronaldo is talented because who need talent? Some of the things are you cannot do it. So hard working quad and more yet thing with Ronaldo. But I mean, it's obvious there. Who compare Ronaldo any year? So yes, Ronaldo is up there. He's won Ballon d'Or, Player of the Year. He's scored most goals. He's hard-working footballer. But talent-wise, total football, pure football, Obian him say, Leo Messi is ahead. And he named himself. If Messi was as hard-working as Ronaldo, can maybe never Messi, but you cannot also cheat cheating nature because. If Messi so lot of trainings and can be affected. That is the reason why Eden Hazard called Real Madrid. Oko floppy because he wasn't used to that training. Wine crowd that hard training, and that is what affected Eden Hazard. So Di Maria I don't see anything bad with it, but the right now the rivalry and how Messi Ronaldo more fan base now even if for your Madrid legend now we've seen a lot of Madrid players saying the Ramos money Ronaldo more. A lot of players have said same thing about Leo Messi, and a obvious clear Ronaldo is up there. It can be your greatest of all time depending on whatever you seem fit for him. But then when you compare these two players, say ball nankasa playing the ball, taking on players, doing magic with the games, and now with the ball, say you create chances anytime. Even if Messi is not scoring, the playmaking role alone will set you amazed. So I think that Sergio Di Maria I believe that when he was making such comments, he knew that there's going to be definitely a backlash from Real Madrid team Waba Momoda. And I mean, it's obvious, no disrespect to Cristiano Ronaldo, but I feel like whatever Di Maria can clear, but then he still mentions that these two players are the best players in the world to ever played the game. Actually,
I mean, now was na yen started efficient no. Listo.
Yeah.
Ani abejafo nyina keto kreku onze okodin komo bi se ni team Dreams FC.
Ebi and still believe no okay.
How can you talk about still believe?
That's one team needing. But also teams too.
Still believe lower tier.
Me say Ebi and still believe. But you see whatever he's saying, it means or the Niger out of form cry.
Eti keto kreku by now. Ezen kwa bepa Niger for natural.
Not some part.
Niger just 4 points.
Ghana.
From Ghana.
But some part Ghana for compare actually.
And I say, what do you listen, Mamintio, you know.
Yes, before
and then cat if we are more be our time into stretch be a person could be out to be called. Como be a person would be asked. Yen so be in.
So, my main can share a Santico.
But the amount for them in cows, house so. We pass of watch or no patch.
And
wish a Bobby will show us.
Internet,
Inti, I know the Debbie. Nasa Bono Shan Wanka, or ye 50 cities to us to see her.
And say, yeah, Beji,
Auntie,
there's a bet in the list too.
I bet in the list. But I know the air on one day. Listen, I'm into Yanko.
Yes, may start if you are Santico Toko. Because they are my blasters, they are my funny hundi.
Meeting our course here and penny force you to us. Oh, Kotoko.
Is it to us so dear? Is it on say? The reason why my man at us when they say they do almost who say a new one I daba and the cousin you won't fata caniba. It's any Ebemana acting hoping that there will be a different way or no I be through and then say Yajiji and Edene buy no. Ya pamono ono ana eden e na akọ dem make what I say because if you were a football club like Asante Kotoko last season akwa we lusu sa bi owie no ayi omo ana omo manage team no owie no na excuse ni say players no your politicians inti mon saki omu nyina including Kolao mun saki omu nyina na yenkoto players foforo ampa matie akukuru sika de ama no omo ana nyansa wo mutrimu ana komodi team ni bekọ animu no you people didn't think to man to me andwen ho say these are the people that say bo omu ni sika. These are the people that bo omu ni sika obi ti say na na bonsa sata na run club no what na the problem na there Santa drew baby players and salaries.
Eka so ogun performance see ya. Then that means football na be dey change kwa minimum. But as you say make us we bad coach dey no. And I just obi catch him say league no je enyo na je.
And no
obi na je league no man.
Me person me ho no na make dey akọ. So there are things that if I tell you say Ogum is not a good coach, you need to believe me.
No, I'll respect your opinion. Yes. But as to believe in you, I know the I'm entitled to make it.
Okay, with the yardstick say wajin league in team.
Yes.
And what I'm person what you say because you see Ogumene opa person so a good coach. I catch Ogum so on short technical report about league no GN. And now this season yeah, our boss how many matches? 9 matches. On short 10 matches. On short technical report of game now.
What are you trying to say? Say Ogum to me.
On to me.
A professor in this game cannot write.
I'm telling you on authority. Miss that time nipanika e and structure you need to go by the structure. Players omo promoting and you no kase o me hu agbefo bi wo omo under 12 into me promote dabi. They have a structure and one promoting players no directly to so what he does was that match daytime no I then on one selection no akọja touchline. That is what omo criticizing the first appointment no that was omo basics iti omo person omo che say what fane dey na
are you part of those people?
No
You were happy when he was being appointed.
You see?
No. I'm asking you. Were you happy when he was being appointed?
Yes.
What were your reasons for being happy when he was appointed?
The reason is he needed to be given a chance.
Okay.
I always say say player more baller. I will never say Onyadi.
You criticize a player one more.
On fan 9 come. But the player na ball 1 or 2 na mishona. Make us say no player we were there. Oyade and Onyadi. Then every time I say Blasters or Mofre, Razak Simpson there. I never said he's a good player now or new good player to that on deserve say your friend and ask on him. So if I saw a professional footballer there, who deserve a chance. Obo we are then I can analyze him who say no wasa. Make me analyze say boy ya obo here masa. O level ni dey endui. You make what I say.
Yeah.
Prosper na Toguma, I gave him a chance because I felt that he is a coach. At the top level, I was say your man a chance and your man a chance. But Omwakasa team Ogum. Satam or resigning and okay say Asante for Komu di let be babontin. Etre say players are no peno. Na ne omokoto different players na the man. And you no say ope. Right back no. And you no say ope player we. If you kromu chiremu say Mbella ni Tuga. And you omo. And a year day. Me pese me nya we no na me kan team Ogum. Then ebeba besusu say league no yon no je. Ebeba besusu say any league no enyo no dey enyo no je. I'm trying to get a year. That was at the time no na na aposako we wako wuntumi TV akoye den akoye is a do baby. Prosperity Ogum was overwhelmed by the job and our first all resigning because no jumani mo edi so be kaya before Kotoko ekwo eye eyi no ekwo mediama home no na Kotoko win sa match na Kotoko ntumi nje league no even after the good start no mo here den omunya e no aha eni mame sene na infanto so ya kaso true ni na dance ni eni me ba me fanto platform no so na asaka infanto so I say clarification on your Ponsen statement about Dr. Ogum. 1. Dr. Ogum is never a palpable liar as Mr. Yawan claims. What Dr. Ogum said at the technical board meeting about him not being the one who asked for the transfer, termination of players' contract, and signing of new players were true, since he didn't know the behavior of the said players prior to his arrival at Kotoko, so he couldn't call for their transfer. According to Yamaponsa, these players were political players and therefore were not in for his interest. To him, these players caused him to lose the league title last season. Irrespective of this submission by Yamaponsa, Ogum insisted that these players be given the opportunity to be observed, but he still declined and termed them as political players being used by some board members, hence they should leave the club. Ogum did not want to be part of this process, but upon management insistence, he reluctantly decided just to be present because time was not on his side to start the preseason. The team manager Ohini Brenya, coach John Duofo, and coach David Oklu can testify. 2. All the players, including Clinton Opoku, Richard Bodu-Agadas, Samuel Apia, and etc., were not signed by Dr. Ogum. They were players of Yawan Ponsa. Richard Bodu-Agadas, a player like that. Ogum, essay and you know or signing Clinton Opoku ni na no say nyon no they will sign him. But they were all integral part at some point in the season. Ebro here the Moji League. Or say all the players. What I say, all the players no mo to in the season no Moji League no. Because they say all the players including Clinton Opoku, Richard Bodwagadas, Samuel Apea and etc. were not signed by Dr. Ogum. They were players of Yawan Ponsan. That's what you say. Players no more toys as season. No. Ono Dr. Ogum. Ni input behind the enemy. The players and yet the players. Yawan Ponsan never knelt to apologize to Dr. Ogum when he insulted him after their last meeting prior to their last game against Accra Lions at the team hotel, which made Dr. Ogum to decide to leave the club. Crowning the insult, Yawan Ponsan said, "We don't run Kotoko with book knowledge, and if you don't know, I also had admission to pursue my PhD on the very day I was appointed as the CEO of Kotoko." So they are quoting what Nana Yawan Ponsan there can. So Team Ogum, Asama Omo can say, he was insulted and we decided to obey the Obefi club him. Na Yawan Ponsan ka chen say running Kotoko and your book knowledge. Now have you seen that the statement according to them Nana Yawan Ponsan told them no, it is playing out now.
Now
na any book no kosu PhD no ade na all my Kotoko nya resource. The second coming and be nyina obi a okura PhD so book knowledge near there. You see them on 7 players at 2 April. A full place or book match.
No, for that one, when you are saying that, I'm sure Omo can winning and don't blame Ogum.
Ogum na me blame no.
Why?
Because he insisted.
Do you have that proof?
I have a proof, sir. Konto poni hina fere unu so no nya de me yada no. Omo mo run Kotoko sisi ade nya me yada obia. But he insisted, say no, yemfa ono no onimbo mu no. Ono onimbo mu no. He insisted, say yemfa 7 players at 2 April Kokobo international match. And Ogum Frere, chief of staff, a company no reported the chairman of IMC the man we and chief of staff here then a Frere a catcher Kotupuni and Frere say unjano munko.
You see the reason why I'm asking, I have no knowledge about it.
Yes.
And I don't, there's no way I'll doubt.
Yes.
I'll doubt you on this. That's what I'm saying. So for me, yeah. I'm not aware about some of these things.
Yes.
Yes.
This is what happened.
Okay.
And he agreed to go. Now I see them chairman of the IMC Uncle Biba coach Ejitum Soko.
Say chairman of IMC when you visa. That's what I'm told.
Well, that one me I don't know about that.
No, that's what I'm told.
Okay.
Say he wasn't issued a visa. In JBA, say before for all the but they may mean no. Say o issue visa man.
Okay, I'll say 4. Ogum never said he needed 17 players at all costs. But you agree say or agree say or requested for 17 players, but not at all costs. Rather, he proposed a list of 17 players to be approached by management. Some of these players were alternatives to others since there was that preseason. There was no point in time during the season that Dr. Ogum informed Nana Yawan Ponsan that he was overwhelmed by the job and wanted to resign. He was rather surprised about the performance of the players and the results of the first 4 games, which he elated then told Dr. Ogum. So this is what Team Ogum, Dr. Ogum, Cortes, this is what they brought out. Make it demonstrate say players now even on the J League, you no sign see you only players. Now make what I say. At this were the numbers. A back players no. But what did Ogum do? He sacked all of them and signed more than 17 players now, or requested from management or shooting it down. And Ojans already resigning here. Dem ga no what I say.
Yeah, me too.
Enti league no be bia chem say he didn't win the league. Because o get omo statement na omo push bibia o say players no dey you eye na na yan ponsa na koto omo players. E na wa ba biem, e na wa wanya opportunity. O ti kokko so na kotoko hene. E say ma obia interfere munjal no no answer and sign players. Or sign players, bogus players. Season ne ba wi o say afidi omo ye political players. And on one players no concern mo or to me sign player now 1 minute just a second for kotoko coach we ko sign player now share one boss a second since ni be we no pam player no why na adwin ye adwuma or be allow say somebody like that should lead continue to lead the club.
No o kan sa baby a wo kan sam de ko na ehu
there be you see
no listen no nyambo tre twi kasa na ye kan baby a wo start won sem ni free I don't want to repeat it why na man e kwan et wo kasa why na adwin ye adwuma be ma kwan a baby e di enkomo no ko na ehu when you are looking at I have no problem but the enkomo ye hu baby e di enkomo
yes
what the make na I think some of these things we understand ye hu baby e di enkomo ni ko na ye ma enkomo ni traswa
there be one say me come on a track hin.
No, look, the analogy is like this. O say now about back no opim so say to a team wura eja the person we bia ma no so onye the person ye and again you come back to say why na adwin ye adwuma obeja ogum say the onye no nye because still ogum oye nye adwuma ni from ogum say
there be me ba
me chopa
me no ka say
yes
I'm not sure say you want to take the responsibility of him. So what the mancophobia someone call run a club no. I'm not sure say you want to take that responsibility to help him.
No. But if I'm involving contompo in aferia, that person no, there should be due respect.
Now, where is the disrespect?
Listen, no, you see, because they have left him. Now, also, by now,
you see,
by now,
you are trying to say, what they are doing to the club is not good, but nobody should say it.
No,
that is what you are saying.
No, because you see,
in a normal scheme of things,
yes.
In a normal scheme of things, are you telling me, sir, Kontoponia Hinafere, as a chartered accountant, if he is leading a business,
yes,
right,
yes,
now sir, business no leading no. Oma koto raw material ni CEO and I say ebia ni production manager. Akoto raw materials no koto buy so de ba be ye bia o de ba be ye a particular product no sa raw materials ni guwa ma ofa ni san ka raw material ne ba kokra no was see all these years yenim say ohene eye den efa
people to run the club for him.
And in this case the last time Yankobi Ahene was part of the people of some run a club.
No, free men share beka.
Yes. This we contemporary hinafere and ye to ni say onye den ono na ye chairman and we all agree so no ye chairman. Not chairman. I say because of say be opim so na pamo opim so na fa ogumuti no. Say ogum sabe ade a oye no enya ono no de onihwe wo so oye onihwe obeye e wo say ohene ne hu say ade a nipa ya me fa no so only the club no onye ni ye ntino afi na me pamo na that is a challenge.
But me ba Vincent on this one, what is your take on it? Listen,
well, I think that with Ogum issues, no, because on the Yedi can come.
It's to Cameroon too.
Yes.
I want Zimbabwe, right?
Yeah.
Yedi can't answer me, and you see whatever Listo is saying, you know, I think fun will be meeting. I see because if the IMC chairman is supposed to supervise, I mean, the affairs of the club, then the IMC chairman is not even sending any report that coach no Jumane Edimano. Feel say won't me, and I don't think that if the IMC chairman didn't pay for no the report because say coach na your man Juma saying for the past month previous month here training, you feel like coach say man no continue. I bet say I don't think say he will still be in charge, despite the fact that Opimson are appointing. And you see, let's not forget that Opimson are appointing. That is the reason why Oyi Bimu say God no come supervise Ejumano.
So baby, Gidi said the Opezo can't at least to the end say. Now even if Onuni power to Saka,
yes,
also two and among,
yes,
now baby only get free no,
and that is
not baby because of Sana.
Actually, so woman say me share money man so na me man nko yen kwala boni sem. Na me the report ba say money man kwa yen kwala boni since punishment bia wo bia unyam fa man that means I'm not doing my report, I'm not doing my work well. So baby at least o free ba no. Me tena se body see in whatever is happening in Kotoko, you cannot blame any other person than Coach Prosper Ogum.
Why?
Because HOD say Yaji League now, and I say if Kotoko is performing, they were mentioning now Prosper Coach Ogum or yet.
So when the things are going on, the applause goes to him.
But near people will also bash him because in as much as you know, one athletic players man ko bobo no.
What to say Ogum is complaining is I'm for bashing Anna.
I mean, well,
I'm asking you. Don't get me wrong.
But
baby, Amuti, anything that any of you want to say, fair enough.
But I see,
I want to respect everyone. To maybe I'm arguing. What did I make? Can I say? But baby, say, hey, Bia, we just baby, I can't maintain ya. Send your man koye because a new man koye definitely you will be.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Me can share highlight of the game. Me share how oye no hu opposed no na me hu say no keeper we suspect.
Oye Jitru Osheki, me catch you say that game if Kotoko wants to start from the back because you start to see no it was obvious that Coach Ogum bebo 3 back and about 3 back and so but sa Abulone Samba they will start from the back and you see keeper me catch you say there were several instances or Lusu ball say impossible man say a possible man or control ball alone or chess ball sir 2 times recover fast and because I'm scratch you say keeper no yabobo on to mention meaning say area boss need there that one he's very good and you see Shenano because of Ogini area abilities dino that is the reason why as first goal number the share no out of the system a year no free mu and Okoye no asanso copy the player area boss say yabobo from long range onto no and you good but see born in nam form so orchino form na obo he's no good against Vision FC obo kick 3 times ni no tetoye ni no obo pen attack to na ball no aba e ball intra center line po.
So you on this show
yes
o catch him so one kase Kamara
go da o pa man kase Kamara go da
should we provide a receipt for
receipt bra but you see me
no problem
Sameka se Kamara go da no now what mean come and say I saw customer she money
me be say a specific question
me cast on him go da
and I'm say
asma me beka say
no Tio
me come
asma me count me say
okay T me T
what I asked you me be say a specific question me say you are telling me on this show so one can't just say Kamara and him go da
okay say me come and
yes or no
but the tennis I remember say me story be about Kamara and that story was about Kotoko right back I'm captain and no Guinea birthday Amos Frimpong catch and say when Kotoko was signing Kamara they consulted Amos Frimpong and Amos Frimpong catch and say he was not the right on player of course Kalsi Kamara by but he gave say Washebo and he knows the boy need a good goalkeeper so if I said that I was quoting friends right back no
when you are
because some remember our reference when I watched him the catch was I feel like the goalkeeper
but listen on this show
I say
on this show you said it
say good
anything that anyone here on this show says
okay because I don't remember saying say Kamara a good goalkeeper every other friend Kasari asem na maker but Kamara the day me share Kamara I sat here and said say keeper no me feel say ejuma no
you told me say original poor man who I am ma go nah boy be dance here be ball cry be share goalkeeper me say on this show
me say ni
I had time to ask you about it on that day mama ejuma we
listen
on that day you are what you said
but and I also said say good goalkeeper me ma who ni weakness and I'm ma who ni weakness
no but question me say why can so a good goalkeeper
but this easy who be say questions about Oscar say me man so easy who be say questions about Oscar say me man so weakness even the weakness is not chance if Kotoko wants to win the league he's not the right man. Yes, it's not chance. If Kotoko wants to win the league, he's not the right man. Because we team started from back. Go on, consider against Dreams SC. Mitchell say he was the main.
So you still want us to provide receipts?
We don't provide receipts.
As to what you said.
You see all the receipts there,
as to what you said.
You don't want to listen to me. Medical guys in as when I'm
like we crowd to sawe no kwa ye twae.
HOD.
Atu sawe no kwa ye twae.
HOD. In as much as a professional goalkeeper, on go there but all weakness. And weakness
na any weakness.
Yes. So the first one make
any weakness.
Yes. So the first one
yeah, Juma it shows you pure weakness.
Do
you remember what you said on this show?
Well, I can't maybe I will not remember.
Specifically on the goalkeeper.
Kamara.
When they won and they kept a clean sheet. Do you remember?
Kamara. No, I don't remember.
You don't.
But Makacho say, you see, you are not getting my point. In as much as say Kamara is mistaken, I can answer. Doesn't mean say he's not want me having good moments in the game. My one weakness. So if Kotoko wants to start from the back, he's not the goalkeeper. Also, almost starting.
Matiasi.
I say Robert Sanchez. They say this season in Europe, 4 errors leading to goal. Goalkeeper being no why errors saying Robert Sanchez. But the reason why Yema Petrovic scoring because who compare Sanchez and Petrovic? The ball play, Sanchez and good and Petrovic. But yes, still he's making mistake and the coaches are gamble say they believe that games go hard ultimate ball passes in so ebefa. But with Kamara issue Kotoko also fall on a bounce and still open some starting and far. You have to train the goalkeeper. Match day 11 and still if the goalkeeper is no good with his feet, then it means you have to bench him.
Let me tell you one thing, of which Listo. Reason why Kamara is still in the post. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Frederick Asari is saying he's not fit.
Frederick can sit in.
Yes, I'm telling you, listen. There are a lot of issues. There are a lot of things that I know what Kotoko. Probably AB and Yenin Namde. Kotoko registered 3 goalkeepers officially to win him. The young guy in EPRA.
Okay.
So Kotoko only 2 goalkeepers. Reason why Frederick still will wear a jersey, even if he's not fit, is only team for only 1 goalkeeper.
Actually, do you know say if that is the case, then the team too is also making a big mistake.
How?
The supporters of Kotoko. And you'll be a better so obeying the frustration by me. I know a goalkeeper, no Obama a Premier League team. No Kotoko. No prayer mean say but that time Nana and so on. You didn't call match near the Naka with them. No so I can say the near and so appear near the Naka with them near Shannon. Now for dinner them. But you see, whenever you do that, what the confusion about team
Matthias,
because if the goalkeeper is not fit,
so now
you have to let us know because even in we have football, if the goalkeeper is not fit, you know that goalkeeper is not fit.
The mistake they made was even registering 3 goalkeepers.
Yes,
it was a mistake.
But I should say, and I say team doctors, medical team now assess.
When a player says he's not fit, they assess him. When they assess him, no more cry declare the fit. Now the player is still insisting, "Say I'm not fit." What can you do?
I understand.
I'm
asking the question.
Now I'm saying, at the end of the day, I don't want to doubt Frederick.
Yes.
I don't want to doubt him as to say, "Hey, we are faking injury."
Then you see, if so, it means that the whole country say medical team as confirming injury
No. I'm saying listen. Some player who can work proud. They will look at you. Even if they look at you, now I'm okay.
Maybe question is that did Omo share did they Omo assessing who say I'm passing with plan on? That is what I want to know.
You see, there is injury. Who's injury be or Mama Chawade? You footballers.
You
footballers. And not footballers. You injury be or pra, but the player can still play. And the player, that's why it makes the players be or Obi also no. He doesn't want to worsen the injury. Because your players be
because when all this has
I'm saying I have not been able to get confirmation
from the medical team. Okay, then I understand.
Because
let me tell you for a fact that I've spoke to 2 players from the Kotoko team. They are telling me say how the coach speaks to some of the players and the relationship with the coach and the players are breaking down. I'm telling you for a fact, 2 players.
And the players.
So if Frederick doesn't want to play, you should know, sir, some at least the relationship between the coach and the players are breaking down.
No, and some at least okay. Then some academia na menye na chi menkomo a odi baby wa eko na me gidi see overboard.
Yes.
As a host,
I understand.
I'll come in and I'll make sure. Means one I know. I mean, in as much as there is no single day agenda that.
Yes. That as for that one is.
I respect everyone's opinion. Media, no. And I understand. Say, immediately you start with Sadiam. I'm what Ajumedia Woody. What's the name? So Listo is entitled to his opinion. And
yes.
As a grown-up man like this, he knows whatever he's saying.
Yes.
But I will also sit here now. Because on the tier, now me come be go overboard. He will come in.
Yes.
So that is what I'm trying to say.
So with me, actually, I think say whatever is going on Kotoko. Even before this game, people, I mean, Prosper Ogum say you cannot coach a team like Kotoko and lose 4 games on a bounce, and your next game will be a heart of folk teamer. Was starting a gather momentum, or winning 3 games on a row. I mean, the pressure will come. This is a Kotoko. Even who coach Kotoko now winning 12 games. Now 13th game, who lose actually. You know it's definitely there's going to be pressure, and you know why right now people are going gun blazing on Prosper, because when he came, supporters, the journalists, and OBMs right now, you're more coach Prosper. Your money features because of whatever happened between him and the other management. So it was widespread. Oh, right now Ogum not able 20 players or not able say. So every player be about to people know say coach Prosper Ogum a sanction move and a player na day.
Okay.
Abba. Okay. And once
and match day flow. Let's do one next.
But so be some question. Don't can say me chama nonzi.
Is it can say me tio unti. Yes sir. No me remember chance for you to.
Oh yeah, Matthias. But as the way we say and you na off na say me na ma wi me ho kasa. But me wi me ho kasa.
Me busa unse me the who real ketewa bi. That was what just
must say from ketewa bi there yen hwe. Must say from ketewa bi.
But I mean just 2 minutes about this conversation. Now list to us.
Okay, with performance now Kotoko the Ogumu ye and the Mboa team no. Senior Listo work no. But Listo am I more in depth on he winning the league and the senior or Phyllis and you no any winning league no. And I think going forward to see we have the right opportunity to buy in players on no penno to make the team in the way of pay, because in his first time no now it say we in some seminar doors penning for any pushy so on say but now near the team national so everybody is expecting say you take the team and do it as the way you want it to be. But sisi anyama nkoyi and na senior na ye bobos Kotoko a club bia ontimi nko 4 games I will be lose then the 5th game so maybe you could lose. So at the same bebre beba, but as a coach no one thing we a coach and you say the issues bebre ban say having issues with your players. That's the backroom staffs and even your dress rooms ulusu. So ulusu sa anyama na it takes everything away from you. Ye hu Black Stars, ye hu or even Europe clubs bebre. The coaches lose their dressing room and untino the players' performance, because player no him say a coach roba fema team ni lose 3 or 4 games are on players no. Ye kind players 15 in per month within the season. A coach any beja kwai. So losing that thing would worry him going forward. But I think say a do time as a company for an so tenacity. If there is anything going on in the dressing room, they need to solve. They need to solve. So Mudin say it's maybe a do not say. In terms of Muja coach, no quite any powerful for about ebe handle team, ne boama team, ne do baby so do because you about 10 league games. See, I say about 10 league games. League na edu baby uye nyama anko ya untimi sign with you. So this is the right time they need to take the right decision. Ebe boama club na koso. But I think Ogum yentimi writing it off to a bad coach because we winning league neither. Yentimi writing it off because you hu ade awaye ewo Ghana league nim ana ewo Ghana football mo. But I think say nyama ne nko yi. So as all no etnase no assessing who assessing the team and you pay the right way to move the club forward.
So to us
it's as simple as that. No pay no money no mono. Because Adriana Stars will beat us and House of Folk will beat us.
I want this to say what your prediction I am
Messi.
Listen.
Debut. But the trend now or Monamso.
If that is the same trend that Sani BC.
Yes, that is what I'm talking about.
We've also seen Kotoko. Kotoko.
And Ogum last meba and play on the day. I'm telling you, players now no more. If they had spoken, if they've allow Kasaya and Ogum come or they sack on the day, because Opimso wanted to hear from the players, but players didn't decide. They say, okay, you know what? Let's just listen and forgive the coach and go and do what the king wants us to do. And almost started so moving. So has the players Medekin. They've not. Take you up him so. Say also bani players back as we specialist. And no more than a man. Say way training no. Till say the body condition be do level. It was a management decision.
At the end of the day, the same in Bella, I can say coaches or no my age when you know. Ogum stand tall.
See, you see, no, he found no bobo.
Why? Cameroon.
No, Cameroon.
I mean, sure, sir. Oh, yeah.
Now the first, the first professional contract for Tuna we know. What I say? First coacher or coach, first coacher at the maybe the premier level. Ogum.
Okay.
No,
listen. You see, I'm saying, we cannot say Ogum is that bad. Or you bad.
Catch me say, on only players now what on one way to me improve, you know. Bosa play anything.
Last season we saw Intimenu, but this season we've seen an improvement from the guy.
What is the result? What is the result of
Team Nanyoma Nkoyi?
Nanyoma say we improve.
No, I'm saying no. Listen, you
and no. What has he done? I just say we improving. How many goals we assist now? Why?
Debbie, where he is playing?
Defenders no. How many goals na Kotoko concede?
And at the same time, then you better na say Kotoko the best of defense na. Nezanya no crew.
Debbie, see, me say the Kotoko the best. Nobody in this country. And over here Kotoko profile player Kotoko players one after the other. Because Kotoko bad players. We are talking about the team, and the team is built by the coach. And Esidema obi ti say we boy ofi Lagos Cities by ofi team no crowd team
because he was injured.
And he was injured.
Yes, he was injured.
Now Esidema who believe say players will be improve on nyama team no more. And say ni kwanza nkoko sign defensive midfielder be had never.
We are listen to one. Me no. I understand where you are coming from. O do team from the heart. There are decisions be akoswa. O transna o kasa ya say baby na club ni fini baby a club ni kwa. You feel pain. I agree with you. But look, listen, say a ball league, especially Robbie or where there you will need about 3 or 4 players on that row. Defensive midfield. League boy player be did 3 yellow card, now 4 yellow card. He misses the next game. And who play position back what? Players receive a lot of cards. Right back, left back, center back, and a holding midfielder. Because you do a lot of tackles. And once you are going in with a lot of tackles, definitely it will attract cards. And me sure say when he wants to improve upon that side, it was bad. If you baby and what we were expecting the previous club number, and yes, Messi. I wanted the Obia Jana Woka. Also, make us a wadam for no because you man at least you can defend. There are things you cannot defend. Now me better am so the Munina Woka in still continue Ogun Yard, you'll be able to say the team is not performing. And it is the duty of the coach for you to make sure the team will perform. You see,
you see,
time I'll be casa na urem.
Yes, I'm realizing who say Kotoko Lusubia me my office. Bisa if you impress, say even say your office maybe Kotoko game yeah show start time so we phone so na Kotoko shegura. Look on excitement. You done a natural mistake. I have no interest. I have nothing against anybody. What I want is my club to what? But you see, Prosperity Ogum. Abro the evil enyama oyeye against somebody or man is our platform no. At that time now a lot of people are no supporting no crowd no omo nijide woni mu no. Enu na Nyankopon tuaneka. Enu na Nyankopon ye den. Twena so. Itime media to obi a ohwe me na wie. Se wa fatimpo se obo obi abroa. Hwe Prosperity Ogum Kotoko coach no. Na hwe eye ketukreku. Obi oye evil editia no yonko especially Say oh ya de gu yonko fi na na djuma bono na ase say ye gu nenim ase ya twetwe no ne ade say sa dwene bi ba otrima kai these two people. Just remember these two people. As I also trust a video with the mommy. It's video trending. Two people who say evil ba otrima. Remember
in terms of the pecking order and the cat in the decay.
Yes. Nyankopon na twi o maso. Egu o manim ase na animgu ase na beto aso saa.
Eto aso saa. Ebe ha wo so club.
There be football club Kotoko engu. Kotoko enko relegation. But
Aden na o manyame mo madwen sakra.
There be
na de omo.
There be you pay for your sins. That is what I believe in.
But God also says unu ho a oye no kwafo se.
There be
boni bia wa.
Any omokopa ogum kopa omo a wa fun mo no nkopa o macho.
Mo te se wan.
I'm telling you say Dan lad empire papa mfama prosperity ogum. Richard Bodu agada say empire papa mfama eye da ogum da. Maxwell Ajimai apeu won say Sadeka na onu po na onu wa mbo na ogum kura no. Won hu sema wakafa no. Tender. Yeah. Omu nyina. Plus the management omu ma no akonya.
By equally there.
As a supporting no.
Equally there are some players who also pray for him.
And I make us say, you see, play evil, we evil, edit any padasania. You pay for it.
Okay.
It's uncle pass uncle phone in your show.
Okay.
Nana uncle uncle panacho. The same as a year blasters. Akwana was a blasters, no. Ketu kuku or your servant.
Yes, but papa na was a
onya papa.
Na keto ede. Obi papa no.
Obi papa tizani papa. No. Me friend papa onya me papa. Onya me papa.
Na do obi papa na friend papa.
You need to earn it. So onya me papa na person me friend papa, you need to earn it. Get earning bibia. My catch was there.
Do you have personal hatred for him?
I don't have personal hatred for. Yes. Now no baby I do have personal hatred for him because he's an evil guy. Obi awu adwon boni wo trim empower asem. That is the point. Me you cast away. Me pen asem. Me nyaya anka ya de yina fi honom. He's destroying lives. He's destroying lives.
But they're having an emergency meeting of which he believes things will
meeting. How many meetings normal having? The same Tibon Koso for a meeting, no, and the same Tibon Koso resource na yenya.
Why are you saying they are only Tibon Koso?
Omunye Tibon Koso. That be now decisions are taking na enya papa. I just say correct. When you correct, all life we say. We are sure say baby a wabobra ababedu want take good decisions aka wodu ha. You will be taking one decision. Ashish. Decision say or test ashish keke wabodam.
Anede.
Vincent send your stadium
decision say oh mama test ashish ba ko pay that decision
Sam your man omo
yes aye decision ona onim
ashish
we are here what I say the decision say mama test ashish ba ko
also doing that.
I say
also doing that.
Me so be muda. I will not take that.
No, the way answer we see do.
Oh, send the who TV so but Mali. What I say? A decision. What I say? A decision to say no, me nyeska. Na me mama first scan here dey. Enko school go improve me home. We'll come back to what we. It we are all your decisions. And me research am I here say. Enipa dasani you take 35,000 decisions a day. So say 35 ni nyina wo consequences. Every decision you take has consequences. Say oh no mo e komodo. Now say oh decision is say ma me top your tabi na me nom na me okay a. Consequences wo. Eti maka say it cannot be possible. Say a leader, all your decisions are bad. How can in the last him the one appointing no any cra highest percentage rate? Kwesi apia about 2 matches under Ketu Kriku. those 2 matches, 100% record. If you all the coaches are working under Ketu Kunina, but Ukraine will do 45%.
And these 2 matches, I want you Kudus Mohammed.
Yes.
That was when he introduced Kudus.
Yes.
And I've listened to one of his interviews. He said, even when he called Kudus, some of the people were questioning and said, I don't want free Kudus. Now Kudus is the darling boy for the national team. And Kwesi Appiah, take it or leave it. When it comes to talent, say player be ain't ye no. But through the same, I'm just saying, say, your uncophobia or Ghana, see, even if Omuchi had any free in some crowd before, on say Kwesi Appiah nya, that the Yatuaba Esco and Sana Kwesi Appiah equals Sudan for fun. Anna, Bewa.
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah,
so we could have appointed Kwesi Appiah, even the technical director of Ghana.
Yes.
This is what I say to help us. But I said, okay, do maybe no be your personal BBA. Most of the things that the decision he has taken, or take a decision, say, oh yeah, the Amanashi will be your way. Open an appointment. How can we have a blaster and go for nominate Kataya Juma dreams drive? Even some of the people who happen to be even a personal driver, Yamana Juma blaster. Blaster is a Dreams FC. And by now, they are still there, and they are not ashamed of themselves holding on to this position, because they take Ghanaians as we are fools. You need to answer. One to Ado, or post match, or Natad, pressure. These guys, things are not going on, and say, well, man, no one should. This World Cup. Nothing is going to excess ever qualify. I should not take it from you there, Kasa.
Leader no dia de nanim no. The decisions o taking na. The decision thinking say MPP ni NDC. E na ono no ye MPP ana ono no ye NDC na ya to abama no. Etim abadia we
get NDC.
Me kase
like odi.
Okay.
Football ya to aba.
Matiasi.
E di amount. Hu ni say.
Ai, e bia ma ban
MPP ni NDC. Me ma ban na abaso.
Ai.
Ti ma ban abaso. Technocrat for na. Omo nye politics. Omo no make sure say you develop players at the youth level. Ni ade no. Wo ba ya na be good technical team ni nyina. Pamo the technical director Otia Kenten. And I will na confirm wo nkrofo. Or show what substance. Even journalists or more substance or try to obey there or chinning omo nyina aba the side. He never says or no name side it vindictiveness. Mami good club. Mami you say. He never did that. That is why apparently he was successful. I will not come and sit here and say Nyantechi should come back. There be or corrupt. At the end of the nyina no or no start here self-centered. But on only self-centered, on only realizes say your baby or no ma expert for one day. Let me allow the expert to work, because the expert for 1 year juma and at the end of the day benefit in the bar and I miss me benefit kese. It blasters a co-work up. A binding discover bar, FIFA discover beba. It's a hono menya me cat. It's any and I'm so blasters or say qualify or say faso. It's a one on a bit my buama blasters now they are qualify. That is way there. But when you believe it's a W, I was saying me influence me making sure say why na our valuable team no, why na your team manager, the other coach or somebody me friend or anytime be a me friend be or bed or better. That na many Pristego didn't come on. Pristego say at no point and omu Nyantechi wo dressing room and I say omu didi na Nyantechi mu nam ho. It never happened. Nyantechi encounter he had was with the coach. Some players na FA president atumia adidi and I say we page ni ti edi efi sumia so akodware adidi akọ the technical the communication department say mo fa camera ni machi no they call dressing room say me kwa blast players muntwa mu wi am fa to social media. Who does that? Who does that? Eti chairman Blasters ne de Otuado pressure okumuni de nyina na me na make and I don't want to brag. If I was there, I could okuman kra de say wan cancel. Okuman kra de say wan kahwe. Okuman kra say ohun ni so onyo coach or a scout. On kahwe. Aka meka nsema meka che no kama Otuado suo ewo press conference. I'm telling you.
Say.
Me na meka che say eye me na me call bisa Benji me catch Benji say I didn't know one apply one year accreditation for me because I wanted to be what to send me what my accreditation I have access we say me am for me pay call no maka say o mama obi a o nya accreditation ba ba be yesi dabi I don't want the conversation to shift from there na kamekwa kubisa no but I know say I will get him because enya de on be sack no I know I will get him. You make what I say because you see this is the Blasters who and on any J at the bread amount for we are used to winning. It is a what to me winning. You have no business. Keto Krekwa Kofa Otuado about Pampe because they believe that they've been able to create some level of friendship. When the catcher say you need you need your friends to get something done. I don't necessarily.
I think they are not a hacket.
Yes.
I don't know
every position or per se somebody or better access to that person. Every position or per se or no like. And then only a thing and you see me medical sir. Under no point any be alarm wa kotetem any the NC. The be a me could be a mekasa some. Say a woman dwinimusa. On to baby because we be making sure say status now you try just 2019 no you be protecting and no person oh yeah we are o person your boy abaso na your ma more even cry o baby girl o person o ma more around sir say first one also boni ye mo feel no hu say no baby boy good nti ma me say man another round anambua na akogene the first round on bua okra. Now we would have a FA president. We under 17 qualified that. You under 20 to mean qualify and go walk up. Maya Bunny, your league tatan time passa. We are say oh pesa ukotetem because you think say you are getting money. Because of money. What he is getting to operate them no.
Are you sure?
If it's about work,
it's not for the love.
No, if it's about work, I was a work no. By now, say you.
Listen, I now say, better than I too. Ghana reasons why we did not qualify. The controversial man. Go me nene the no area. A base and they went to the movie in the film. Now coming in the meal.
The qualification there, and yes, say started from we started that the appointment of Otuado and the start here. Now, I say we may canoha Otuado appointment. Any nyame unkoye me de emu 20% best wa Vicente Yoti. Because you better not show you some time ago my Vicente Kaso Otuado tech be tactical Otuado man fans ni nyama bebree ene Vicente tina ha gas Otuado asa ni nyina ye ket I think edu baby a team nensesa hwi ni na mpanimfo na edi enim na mo ndra ket be post bi se onu sisi an oblidi because odwin team ne ho nyama nkoyi ene ya ba me hu ni se nya wiase mu anya bibia na nipa ba ko betimaye sisi ase ne edu no se nyama nkoyi a una a GFA boss utimi dissolve the whole team no from coach to the backroom staffs uwie no ade be mu hu se ampa udo team na hu se ye de edwuma ne share won sa no for this while nyama nkoyi from under 17 to the pese nyama kone nkosa intermediate edwuma na etu ho se ne obi ba beye unless fan hu because in the end no ade ono pe no ne nsa beka but so dream team ni ho a utimu se sisi an you do the lowest level ebetime do in football sisi akọ baby a every platform you can Black Star one say because nkofo bebre one say AFCON si yi we countries so Africa had 32 akobo tournament or AFCON na Ghana ntimi nka ho ya because si ye hwe we even comment how come make you on Niger ene Niger etimenya 4 point efi ho hwe Sudan hwe comment a make hwe Sudan etima qualify for the AFCON a echese edu yen lowest in a serious country a ye person in football ko enim no. This time the FA anything relating to the Black Stars ye be yi o ma to nchen. In 2019 hu ade a Egypt here Inyama nkoyi no mu dissolve the team, dissolve the FA MFA president na the statement beto abontin twen ne ho. We enye bibi exceptional ye betima ye bi to show say yes ye pese ye football ni do nanim. Kai say next World Cup qualifier games ye be born a match free ene ekope match emu wasa ye adwen say o esi ye katakata so na match edu a ye bebo ye World Cup qualifiers or match no masa bet na ha be ka say ye bo World Cup qualifiers na we an qualify in ticket. I think edu baby a eso otwe ne ho because ya ade no why anye ye we asima under 17 ye nim women's football no so age egu awie the Black Star na ya ade a edi Ghana din du abonten ukokuo bi so a obi ubo Ghana mpa maybe onim no ba ubo Asamoah Gyan ubo Mike Lesian ubo Steven Apia ubo Muntaria ene twe no Abedi Pele ene twe no man say yes Ghana nie inti said the only thing na eton yen wa abonten no yes say na ebedu baby no obi ampa onim Ghana ko ni biom because in football no ajeji egu hwe Nigeria a ye de yen ho tutu om hwe the way omumpo nyama enkoyie ndwana mehwe omu interview bi omu bo coach na echi say empam no even though say coach na qualify to the AFCON but against Rwanda omu lose ye nkofo obonechi ba yen yetima about 6 games apike 3 points from countries enye Morocco bi enye Cameroon bi enye Egypt bi but against Niger, against Sudan, against Angola na Ghana etimi other group we last hwen last tournament ayabo yen highest position edu ye third senye third a ye ewo group no baby edu ni de nyama agiegu ese ket di 90 fm so do Ghana football pa dia on dissolve Black Star coach owie ono ankasa wa resign na obi fufuro mbefe edwuma no enhwe so betima ye edwuma ne ye hi obi nso a obeba a enye sikasem enye personal interest ba Ghana football ne dana koma so a opeso ye football ne man nyama etimi sisi ye yen start from grassroots football say ne start ye etimi di boa ma players bi temuntai mutimi bedu the highest peak of their career na beboa nyama ko ye a wo as a GFA president unso be benefit.
Vincent na
I think say nyama na ekoso no for the past nanko betima born which is the first one you qualify for World Cup you free more than another AFCON yes and so from HOD. You see, there are a lot of angles I want to tackle today. May and a quick. And the game the attendance was something even before the game. I think Senna Mekan was something which was very bad, especially Ghanaians knowing for the fact that we are not going to qualify for this game. Players withdrawing from the squad because someone was a child. There's no need or agency in playing this game, and then as for the first time I'm sure Black Stars game since 2012 I'm sure Black Stars now almost Black Stars tournament games are amaboing now 80% I'm sure from stadium since 2012 the tournament ball outside Ghana I'm sure 70 to 80%. And actually I've never seen such hate towards the team. Young beat that star boy. Every penalty, then Ghanaians are chanting "Papa away."
I'm not much bet.
Actually, it's not even about bets. You see, Sammy, if United is playing, because men shouldn't pay United as United is playing, now me cheap bet. My United say United besha actually. When I'm watching the game, me against United. So the moment team na men pen asem no, ebe win no. Uweni a Manyeska udususo maniaji. So it was so hard say player like Mohamed Kudus benya penalty just not to disgrace ourselves. Na Kudus bebo penalty na Ghana for any age. And you see and see because of it people are saying a lot of things. And a coach kwa washe kaftan because we obi here that is what is going to happen. And then see the way Otuado see park and so running almost 50 meters. Eko hagi Jerry free. And equalizer against Niger. Ewa Crassport Stadium. Like this is Ghana. This is the national Black Stars. You qualify Copa World Cup 3 times, 4 times. Yet we can do semi-finals. This is the Black Stars. Against Niger. Now yatika bako. It's not like say be arena. Yatika. Then the coach will run 50 meters to go and hug the player. And you see, if for Hagena, let's not forget, say that is the only goal. We know that Otuado was, but you see, we share post match now. To me, I feel like, and no post match. I've watched a lot of videos and BM and some like people were attacking him, and I felt like, in as much as Otuado is part of our problems, the people didn't attack the right people at that time. And you see, whatever they did wasn't professional, but most of them no more to the extent say jump can commit my abo coaching. And you see, that is say Nema etitigua people who are and it's something mean can say me born about, but I mean I'm condemning whatever attacker or more attacking coach, because this was a presser. It wasn't say be only coach nation 1-on-1. This thing together, and right now we have to remove some of the yes. And no our point or insist saying for coach to Adombra.
It's answer Ghana to say dreams man.
And you see, and actually you understand one thing. Whatever is going on, it's clear say Otuado is not going to resign unless we sack him. But the question I'm asking is that if Kisutin, I him say the pedigree, the CV, is so rich, at the echo AFCON, is a team in group stage, now appointing then Otuado being the coach for Black Stars, Otuado being the coach for the Black Stars failed to qualify against a group parents, you know. Ghana near the 70 something. Angola, Sudan, and Niger were all under us. Even as much as you know, these teams who compare your rankings, we were ahead of all these teams, and Ghana, in a group with Niger, Sudan, and Angola. And very bad. HOD. We are in a very hard times. I mean, anytime me can't say me boys and Sinam there. You see, HOD, never na ekono. Enye kwasao. Spiritually, physically, and things are never ekotia. And you come to think of Sabona, Richard Ofori didn't sako kind. And then never marry Richard Ofori, and then Sabakonga Sabo.
Balok.
That's Sasana. Spiritually, things are not going well for us. She boy kudus nyai borderline. No could say year free line. And see, yet me ball against Niger, Sudan, and Angola. Double, 2 legs. Ni I just 3 goals. We scored just 1 goal. Ghana. And all these teams LPK 4 points against us. And it's so bad. You see, and you go back to when Uraki Chokrekube take you over. HOD. You're under 20. The last time about World Cup was 2015. Now it is Zigida under 20. That one crap. Last time about under 20 World Cup was 2015. The last time and even the Brown Princesses come call World Cup recently. Is in New Zealand. Yeah, who they happen here with the squad that year parody here. That time not Doris Bodu Amone Evelyn Bodumu. What form in the these are one of the best squad that beats me. We saw what happened. And him kwase potone sanso de buy. And yes, to your national team, your tournamental group stage na see free. And you see, you say that it's okay. Let's sit down. Achievements very partner. Ura keto kregu buy. Why am I Ghana football? When you talk of the league, we don't have headline sponsors, TV rights. Start times try. They wanted to come by any Omamba be. And then they will be sponsor a league. MISK is also my sponsor 1 million. Say on fan conquer publicity. Obi a best sponsor you know. It's also $1 million on fan conquer publicity. And some few months on also on sponsor league means 1 million on the mind. That's how chess can go. And you see, senior players a free team and Kofi Manu Blue Boy. He was saying that whatever is happening to Otuado, people are disrespecting. I'll say Otuado 206 IFN Otuado na pay them by Black Stars. On the champion he said we should pay the players pay them and I say appearance fee. Emma Otuado Crampo disrespect the then Papa Usu Nkrumah who was leading the charge.
Papa Usu Ankoma.
disrespecting no. So if people are disrespecting no to Ado, he deserves the disrespect. So things are not working. And it's HOD. And now president asem no be kan no. Utie ne statement no de buy na. He looks like whatever is happening with the Black Stars no. Or the akwakoche say yenya normalization committee na ye come ni yenya mfiri mu ye ba HOD. In a national team, what is the peak level of the national team? It's not the World Cup. Your you call World Cup. So if you have failed to call World Cup, ni efrimu, ni call AFCON, ni efrimu, then this time round, a 24 teams tournament, AFCON, expanded teams, we fail to qualify in a group with Nigeria, Sudan, then yes also refer back to normalization. Then it means there's no progress. The 5 years if you are referring normalization committee say Ghana a football kwa hu here my name ya revert ya oba na no your team qualify for World Cup am for ball abaso. That is the peak. Your team qualify and that's a name team qualify for, then we are referring back to a DNC 2019. Then it means things are not well. And then you could see former coaches by coach so point some Sika Kono, I interview I say there were so much interference in player selection. And that is one thing a manager same applies to a friend is saying Kwesi Appiah. Same thing happening. And there are even issues there. Daniel Amate omission from the squad. Some issues be across between Onone GF paying for any a lot of things be no Amate and that is why it doesn't matter. Andrew, you know motive near friend
no, but say complaining here. We said it wasn't right.
The moment I started dropping no but him.
And I'm saying Seti. Now
Amate. When was the last time I friend Amate?
I'm just saying what say issues and I'm saying say I know crying it doesn't come because he's not playing now.
HOD.
Is he playing?
It's I accept America. And I'm saying that time I started say you're dropping no but him.
Oh, when was a man okay?
So both team
Amate
performance.
The performance in your day.
Not team Ben no.
Amate the performance in day.
Not team Ben.
Time I call what kind of Amate performance in day.
Not team Ben no bo.
And your team Ben no bossem. Team no born and no born your friend no. And when we stopped calling him, not that's what team
until time from Amate na Amate ball Leicester.
He for Leicester. What are you talking about? Amate call taking your friend. What are you talking about?
Amate team no about taking then
don't mention take yourself.
I'm team ni terminate player and contract.
Team ni terminate team no player and contract.
Research or terminate team ni terminate player and contract.
Also me come research. Me make am asam won na obemu. So obama just say the facts.
Don't tell me say team ni terminate Amate contract.
Team ni terminate me say before Besiktas say terminate Amate contract. He was playing for Black Stars. What are you talking about?
Amate not being called to the national team no. So no one want personal issues with the
personal, I'm telling you, sir.
But am I related say maybe
before I hear Pam Kisutin from that game, the young friend Amate BM
performance wise,
if a performance wise,
there be until start time no ube yijiku tima from Amate.
Papa ni.
Salisu no Monaco ombo game.
Papa ni.
Game out and
that Salisu perform better than Daniel Amate in the national team.
Na maybe South. Listen,
it's not about player performance.
It's about related
I'm saying for a fact that the reason why I am Amate because of never be a course between Skasembi a course any Kisuti Sakina Yekaso Metam that is the main fact.
And I can tell you for Barcelona na the performance was through in Ghana for Beka say enko friend bra and
Amate if a boy if a Barcelona can
me bisa say the performance you good
for me and from Black Stars
na me bisa say the performance you good not
challenge
football best friend only GF o masem only GF o masem don't try to mean friend don't relate
me fan ko say Besiktas for terminating the contract instead of Black Stars but I'm telling you say
me can't me trust the performance coach in the friend players na coach ni say own suit me players
and I'm saying that any performance before I started here Amate was playing day in day out and suddenly I started here from Amate beep that is what I'm talking about so Uber by leverage Amate is not
there are games from Amate bar Black Stars and not bench or your friend call up but not to bench.
At some I'm calling about call up. I'm not talking about starting and that's what.
I make sure say if you are not being called,
at some on your
performance. Okay, related to say only GF when you are something na esime friend. So only GF when you are some na Amate top player. Ghana for ankasa besu say hey aden player Bob Barcelona no Bob Real Madrid no Bob Chelsea na o put a good performance na mo friend meba relate to sir
also be shame tell so won kasa me ma say from a close source amate o Ghana president coach ya players no Kumasi no amate president ma players in ska and the report just say ska na yedima president na Akufado
okay
Emma players in ska and ska no dey players no the money yet $200 if we need so and amate complain say I didn't come down my and they mention say they're going to give the money to the tanker team and amate that's not right yesika and you don't know what we the players we have decided say be a technical team no you didn't have one man say they be kwa EBB and that is one issue mate another one I say when they were sacking Kisuti they wanted Amate to be in the meeting
so the reason why Amate is not being called now
because of Kase 200 in view me bisa
and I'm saying for a fact say when after that AFCON HOD after AFCON you have AFCON time it's not January
yes yes
so from January to after AFCON January you buy in your matches
how many matches near boy and Mate
Charlie I don't care about
how many matches is una Mate ball but I said men are okay
man sign up
don't ask me that question but I'm trying to let you know say there are things going on now you out so you don't know I know I won't say
maybe Indra comment me Emma obi can say sometimes journalists ni bi e kan bi na issues we na ba enu bi na wo so no because a plan performance coach ba no to buy also afraid that you see na can man afraid that
you are not even listening
so
I'm talking about
don't relate to call up
if I call up onya it's call up I mention baby me from mention say kwesi apia any Sinka Kono, they have mentioned about interference with the Black Stars team. Okay. And I mentioned some of the things that happen a former player. I can't. The reason why it's here from January when you call up before look up ever be free team anymore.
Okay.
And it's a fact.
And then battle team.
They are declining.
Two sides. Which one side?
With one side. One side there.
It is Awaji. I said no. Coming from Amate's camp.
Listo.
Yeah.
Bet na do. There na okay. Na sana.
Na sikana mikasa me debe to sun kana sikana mo
yeah this is just kana basa
ba
eba o de beba
yeah
okay but then I catch us for